Hey everybody, it is time for the Special Olympics. We are ready to host the 2025 Wayne Finger Lakes Special Olympics at Marcus Whitman on May 30th. I'm Paul Leahy, I'm the Athletic Director at Marcus Whitman, and this video has all the information you need and more to make sure you are ready for the Special Olympics. This year's event is going to be huge, even bigger than last year if you were here and you knew it was awesome then. This year we have 29 regional schools coming, 851 athletes participating, and over 150 volunteers to help with this tremendous event. There's a few links that came along with this video link, and you should open those up or print off what is within those links. That is the schedule for the day, the campus map, and details about our superhero stations. So have those ready as I go through this video. Have that daily schedule document right in front of you and a few details at the top with the information when arrival is, which is 8 to 9 a.m. Buses will arrive and unload their student athletes. We will have a check-in table and check-in process right as you unload the bus. You'll receive your t-shirts, snack bags, and then you and your school and team members will head up to Tent City. You'll have a few moments to get settled and organized up at Tent City. If you want to bring your own 10 by 10 tent or more, you're more than welcome to. We'll have a reserved spot for you at Tent City. Once you are settled, you need to pay attention to the clock because the Parade of Champions will start promptly at 9:15 a.m. at the track. After the Parade of Champions, we'll have the Marcus Whitman Parade Band welcome us with the playing of the national anthem. Students will be assembled on Wildcat Field in front of the grandstand, and we will have a brief opening ceremony to kick off the 2025 Wayne Finger Lakes Special Olympics. And to close the opening ceremony, we will be having the mascot race. So make sure if you want to participate, have someone ready and dressed in your mascot's outfit, and we are going to have the mascot race to kick off the events for the day. After the exhilarating mascot race, events will begin at 10 a.m. You can look at your schedule again that you have printed off in front of you, and you can see that the grade UPK 6 crowd will head to the superhero stations, and grades 7 through 12 will be on the track or the upper throwing area, and I'll detail some of that information when we look at the campus map. At the conclusion of the early morning events, at 11:15, schools will head up to Tent City to have lunch. Just a reminder, schools are expected to bring their own lunches for anyone who needs it. Your student athletes, staff members, volunteers, it is on you to bring your own lunches. Lunch will run from 11:15 to 11:45 at Tent City. After lunch at 11:45, events resume. The superhero stations will continue on Field 3, and where students will take part in any stations they haven't done yet. And then on grades 7 through 12, events will continue on the track and throwing area, and you can see on your schedule where student athletes will be going for the second session of events. You should have the printout in front of you of our superhero training stations. We're going to have Batman, Spider-Man, Aquaman, Hulk, Flash, Superman, Catwoman, Wonder Woman, Captain America. They're all going to be here. 42 stations for our UPK 6 students, including striking, throwing, aiming, balance, jumping, and more. That sheet has details of what you can do to prepare your UPK 6 kids for that day, and it is going to be an absolute awesome experience for them. In front of you, you should now have the 2 pages that show the campus map for the day's events. Some key spots I want to point out is arrival and departure, which is our concession stand parking lot. This is where everything will happen with kids getting to the campus and off the campus after the event. We also have some handicap accessible parking in this area, which we will use for those who need it. Also, you can see on this map where Tent City is related to arrival, as well as where all the other events are. For UPK 6, we have it on what's called Field 3, And I do want to point out that's in the lower right-hand portion of the one page, the UPK6 superhero stations. There is a slope, small slope, that's grass that is required to be walked down to get to this area. We do believe it's manageable for everybody to use it. We also will have some golf carts and other services if we do have anybody who struggles with that slope. It is a very slight grade. We want to make sure everybody knows that is required to get down to the superhero stations. That's where all our UPK6 events will happen throughout the day. You can then also see in that map, almost right in the center, where our track is, where the 7-12 events will happen for that age group. And then also up closer to Tent City is the softball throw and shot put area. That actually is detailed in the second page as well, of how we'll have our softball vectors arranged. And then each section has both a staging area and an awards area. We'll have that managed by adult and student volunteers. Also, the concession stand will be open for people who want to purchase items. But again, kids are supposed to bring their own lunches. We'll have snack bags provided. Additionally, within our concession stand, we'll have our main first aid station. If anybody has any major needs or any heat concerns, whatever the case may be, we will have that first aid station very nicely marked. And then at each area, both at the track events and down at the UPK6 superhero stations, we will have satellite boo-boo stations. So if anything happens, we'll have a quick access to take care of any smaller needs so kids can get right back to competing. A few other items to point out for the day. Again, I mentioned in a previous slide, we do have handicap accessible parking. If you have any parents who may be bringing their child who has some physical restrictions, some handicap accessible needs, we will permit them to park in this concession stand lot so they have easy access to every location they need on campus. Also, we do plan to have golf carts on campus. These will help us to mobilize anyone that needs to get to a spot relatively quickly and may have some physical restrictions that prevent that. Reminder again, kids bring their own lunch. That's an important detail. Make sure you have that taken care of. Also, for departure, there will be a very specific process for departure similar to arrival. You will essentially check out when you are all done at the same table where you arrived. We are going to do our best to accommodate those schools who travel the furthest to get them on the road a little ahead of everybody else. However, you will go to the departure station. You'll let our main person managing that know that it's time to depart. We will communicate with your bus up at the bus circle for them to come down and get ready to load you up and head out on the road. And another thing I'm excited about this year, we have audio at 3 different locations. We have a brand new audio system in our main stadium. That was feedback you gave us last year, and we've had a new system put in there, and we are very excited to use that for the event. Also, at the superhero stations, we will have audio specifically to that area, so announcements can be given to that group of people specifically. And then we also plan to have audio up at Tent City to keep people on task and on time as the day moves on and you can get to your events in a timely manner. That's the information you need for the Special Olympics for Wayne Finger Lakes for 2025, happening on May 30th at Marcus Whitman. So you've got everything you need within this video, a number of links that are attached with this video as well, but I'm certain you have questions. Through the email I sent, feel free to respond to me to ask any questions you may have. We'll do everything we can to respond in a timely manner so you feel that you are ready for your day, spending it with your kids, and it's a tremendous experience for everyone you're bringing. It's really a phenomenal experience. We are so happy to be hosting the Special Olympics at Marcus Whitman again. We can't wait to see you. May 30th, Special Olympics. Let's go!